Raja Mahendra Pratap Singh, a name etched in the annals of India's freedom struggle, yet often overshadowed by history. Born in 1886, he was a prince. His lineage, the Jat rulers of Mursan, carried the weight of responsibility and a legacy of defiance. From a young age, Mahendra Pratap displayed a strong will. He possessed a keen intellect. These qualities, combined with his royal upbringing, placed him at a crossroads. Would he follow the path of privilege, or would he forge a new one for himself and his people? Mahendra Pratap's early life was steeped in the traditions and customs of his princely state. He received an education befitting his status. However, even within the confines of his luxurious life, a fire for social justice began to burn. The plight of his people under British rule weighed heavily on his mind. He questioned the injustices he witnessed. This questioning would shape his destiny, leading him on a path that diverged greatly from the comforts of his royal birthright. The prince would soon choose the path less traveled, one fraught with danger, sacrifice, and ultimately everlasting glory. Education played a pivotal role in shaping the worldview of Raja Mahendra Pratap, a visionary who would later challenge the very foundations of colonial rule in India. While his early education was rooted in traditional Indian learning, where ancient texts and philosophies were emphasized, it instilled in him a deep respect for his cultural heritage and a sense of pride in India's intellectual legacy. He was later enrolled in the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental Collegiate School, now known as Aligarh Muslim University, a place that would become a turning point in his life. This institution, renowned for its progressive curriculum and emphasis on critical thinking, introduced Mahendra Pratap to a world of ideas that extended far beyond the confines of colonial India. It was here that he encountered Western political thought, the ideals of liberty, and the concept of self-determination, which resonated deeply with him. The seeds of dissent were sown during these formative years as he began to question the status quo and envision a future free from oppression. Mahendra Pratap witnessed firsthand the vast disparities between the British rulers and his fellow Indians, a reality that deeply troubled him. He saw the systematic exploitation of India's resources and people, as well as the erosion of its rich culture and values under colonial rule. This stark contrast between the oppressors and the oppressed left a lasting impression on his young mind. His interactions with like-minded individuals, both within the college and in the wider political circles of the time, further fueled his desire for change. These discussions often revolved around the need for unity, resistance, and reclaiming India's sovereignty. The young prince began to question the legitimacy of British rule, pondering the moral and ethical grounds on which their authority stood. He delved into the writings of revolutionary thinkers, both Indian and foreign, seeking answers and inspiration for the path he was beginning to carve for himself. The works of Swami Vivekananda, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Giuseppe Mazzini left an indelible mark on his mind, shaping his understanding of resistance, leadership, and the power of ideas. He realized that education was not merely about acquiring knowledge, but about using it as a tool to dismantle oppressive systems and inspire collective action. His time at the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental Collegiate School was not just about academic pursuits. It was a period of profound intellectual and political awakening, where he began to see himself as a catalyst for change. It was here that Raja Mahendra Pratap transformed from a prince to a revolutionary in the making, shedding the privileges of royalty to embrace the struggles of the common people. The experiences and lessons learned during these crucial years would lay the foundation for his lifelong struggle against colonialism and injustice, a journey that would inspire generations to come. World War I erupted across the globe, engulfing nations in a conflict of unprecedented scale and devastation. For many, it was a time of turmoil and uncertainty as the world grappled with the horrors of modern warfare and its far-reaching consequences. But for Raja Mahendra Pratap, a visionary leader and a man of unyielding resolve, it presented a unique opportunity to challenge the status quo. He saw the war as a chance to strike a blow against the British Empire, whose dominance had long suppressed India's aspirations for self-rule. Leaving the comforts of his princely life behind, he embarked on a daring mission, one that would take him far from home and into the heart of global politics. His goal was ambitious yet clear: to seek support for India's independence from nations that were at odds with Britain, leveraging their rivalries to further his cause. Mahendra Pratap's journey was fraught with danger as he traversed treacherous terrains and navigated the complexities of international diplomacy. Undeterred by the risks, he traveled to countries like Germany, where he sought allies who shared his vision of a free India. Afghanistan and Turkey also became key stops on his journey. He met with leaders, diplomats and revolutionaries, tirelessly advocating for India's cause. He carried with him the hopes and aspirations of millions of Indians yearning for freedom, their voices echoing in his every step. His efforts were not in vain, as his relentless pursuit of alliances began to bear fruit. In Afghanistan, he played a pivotal role in the establishment of the Provisional Government of India in 1915, a bold step towards asserting India's sovereignty. This government in exile, though short-lived, was a testament to his unwavering commitment to India's independence and his ability to inspire action on an international scale. It sent a clear message to the world. India's struggle for freedom was not just an internal matter, but a global concern that demanded attention. This period of Mahendra Pratap's life was marked by extraordinary courage, diplomatic acumen, and an unshakable belief in the power of unity and perseverance. He navigated the treacherous waters of international politics, forging connections and alliances that would leave a lasting impact on India's freedom movement. He transformed himself from a revolutionary prince into a statesman on the world stage, leaving behind a legacy of defiance, resilience, and hope. In the heart of Kabul, far from the battlefields of Europe, a quiet yet powerful revolution was brewing. This city, with its rich history and strategic location, became an unlikely yet crucial stage for India's fight for independence. Raja Mahendra Pratap and a group of dedicated revolutionaries established the Provisional Government of India in 1915. This was not just a symbolic gesture, but a bold declaration of India's right to self-governance. This act of defiance, a direct challenge to British rule, was a pivotal moment in India's freedom struggle. It was a statement that the fight for independence was not confined to Indian soil, but was a global endeavour. Though geographically distant from India, Kabul became a symbol of hope for millions. It represented a sanctuary where revolutionaries could strategize and dream of a free India. The provisional government, with Mahendra Pratap as its president, sought to garner international support. They understood that India's freedom struggle needed allies beyond its borders. It aimed to legitimize India's claim for self-rule, presenting it as a cause that resonated with the universal ideals of liberty and justice. The government established diplomatic channels with countries like Germany, Turkey, and Russia. These alliances were crucial in amplifying their voice on the global stage. They sought recognition and aid for their cause, knowing that international support could tip the scales in their favor. Despite facing immense challenges, the government in exile persisted. They published newspapers, issued stamps, and spread their message of resistance far and wide. They even formed an army of Indian expatriates, a testament to their determination and resourcefulness. Their goal was clear and unwavering: to liberate India from British rule and restore its sovereignty. The Kabul government, though short-lived, played a significant role in shaping the narrative of India's freedom struggle. It was a beacon of resistance and a reminder of the sacrifices made for independence. It showed the world that the quest for independence was not limited to the Indian subcontinent. It was part of a larger global movement against oppression and colonialism. It was a fight that resonated with oppressed people everywhere, inspiring solidarity and hope across borders. This period solidified Raja Mahendra Pratap's image as a true leader, a visionary who dared to dream of a free India. He was a man willing to risk everything for his nation's freedom, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire generations. Raja Mahendra Pratap's mission extended far beyond Kabul. He traversed the globe, tirelessly advocating for India's independence. He believed that India's fight for freedom was intrinsically linked to the broader struggle against colonialism and imperialism. With this conviction, he reached out to world leaders and influential figures, seeking their support. His travels took him to Russia, where he met with Vladimir Lenin, the leader of the Bolshevik Revolution. This meeting, a testament to his diplomatic skills, highlighted his belief in forging alliances against common enemies. He argued that India's freedom was essential for global peace and justice. Mahendra Pratap's efforts on the international stage were groundbreaking. He was, in essence, a diplomat without a nation. He understood the power of international pressure and sought to leverage it to weaken the British Empire. His interactions with world leaders, revolutionaries and intellectuals helped shine a spotlight on India's plight. He ensured that the world recognized the legitimacy and urgency of India's struggle for self-determination. His unwavering commitment, his ability to connect with people from diverse backgrounds, and his eloquence in articulating India's cause made him an influential figure on the global stage. Raja Mahendra. Pratap's unwavering commitment to peace and justice did not go unnoticed. In 1932, he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. This nomination, a testament to his global stature, recognized his tireless efforts to liberate not just India, but all oppressed people. Though he did not ultimately receive the award, the nomination itself was a remarkable achievement. It solidified his place in history as a champion of peace and a staunch opponent of colonialism. Beyond the Nobel nomination, Mahendra Pratap received numerous honors and accolades throughout his life. His courage, his unwavering principles, and his dedication to the cause of freedom inspired generations of Indians and freedom fighters worldwide. He was a true internationalist, believing in the interconnectedness of humanity and the need for global solidarity against oppression. His life and work serve as a reminder that the pursuit of justice transcends national boundaries. The Nobel Peace Prize nomination, though a significant honor, was just one facet of his multifaceted legacy. Mahendra Pratap's true legacy lies in the impact he had on the global anti-colonial movement and his unwavering commitment to the principles of peace, justice, and equality.